Did you know that diabetes doesn't just target your body? It's silently attacking your brain too? It's shocking, but the connection between diabetes and cognitive decline is deeper than most people realize. High blood sugar isn't just a number on a test result. It's a silent predator that can pave the way for dementia and Alzheimer's, robbing you of your sharpness, focus, and even cherished memories. The worst part? Many don't realize the risk until it's too late. But here's the thing, you don't have to sit back and let it happen. What if I told you that understanding the root causes and making a few strategic changes could drastically reduce the damage? Imagine reclaiming control, protecting your brain, and building a fortress against these invisible threats. Curious to know how? Let's uncover the truth behind this hidden epidemic and what you can do today to take charge of your brain health. Diabetes isn't just about blood sugar. It's a complex condition that quietly disrupts nearly every system in the body. Think of it as a chain reaction. When blood sugar levels remain high for too long, your organs, nerves, and blood vessels face constant wear and tear. For example, the kidneys may struggle to filter waste effectively, while the heart works overtime, raising the risk of cardiovascular issues. Even the skin, often overlooked, can become prone to infections and slow healing. It's like a hidden storm wreaking havoc beneath the surface. The effects extend far beyond physical symptoms, seeping into daily life. Imagine feeling constantly fatigued or battling mood swings without understanding why. That's because diabetes influences hormone regulation, affecting everything from energy levels to emotional stability. Ever tried to focus while you're tired and irritable? Now picture that as a daily battle. This isn't just about sugar, it's about maintaining balance in your body's most critical systems. Here's the kicker. Diabetes doesn't just affect the body in isolation, it's deeply connected to the brain. High blood sugar, for instance, can reduce blood flow to critical areas in the brain, subtly setting the stage for bigger cognitive challenges. It's a silent intruder, slowly paving the way for inflammation and other neurological concerns. But wait, this is just the beginning. High blood sugar's role in brain damage opens up a whole new conversation. High blood sugar acts like a silent wrecking ball, gradually weakening the delicate blood vessels in your brain. These vessels, essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients, suffer when glucose levels spike and linger. Over time, this damage can restrict blood flow, starving parts of the brain and leaving it vulnerable to strokes and microvascular disease. Imagine trying to water a plant with a clogged hose. No matter how hard you try, the plant withers. That's your brain when blood sugar wreaks havoc. What's worse, damaged vessels don't just impact one area, they create ripple effects. Reduced blood flow can impair memory, focus, and even mood. For instance, you might find yourself struggling to remember names or feeling persistently foggy-headed. It's like your brain is working with dimmed lights. And if left unchecked, these small changes can snowball into significant cognitive decline, underscoring why brain health should be a top priority for anyone managing diabetes. But it's not all bad news. There's a way to fight back. Studies show that improving blood sugar control can help stabilize and even repair some of this damage. Simple actions like adopting a nutrient-rich diet or incorporating moderate exercise can work wonders. It's about giving your brain the fuel and support it needs to thrive. And yet, as impactful as vessel damage is, it's only one piece of the puzzle. Let's talk about inflammation, the hidden culprit in this story. Inflammation is like a fire that refuses to burn out, and in the case of diabetes, it smolders quietly in the brain. Chronic high blood sugar triggers immune responses that aren't meant to stay active for long. Over time, These overzealous responses lead to inflammation, damaging neurons and disrupting the brain's delicate communication network. Think of it like a busy highway suddenly riddled with potholes. Traffic slows, connections break, and nothing flows as it should. This inflammation doesn't just appear out of nowhere, it's fueled by a cascade of factors. Excess sugar in the bloodstream creates oxidative stress, which in turn fuels the inflammatory cycle. It's a vicious loop, one that can amplify the risk of neurological conditions like Alzheimer's. For example, studies reveal that people with poorly managed diabetes have higher levels of amyloid plaques, one of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. It's a sobering reality, but it also highlights why addressing inflammation is crucial for brain health. The good news? Lifestyle changes can extinguish this fire. Anti-inflammatory foods, such as fatty fish, leafy greens, and berries, can act as natural extinguishers. Regular movement, whether it's a brisk walk or yoga session, can also help lower inflammation levels. These small shifts might seem simple, but their impact is profound. And yet, while inflammation plays a starring role, it's just one of many ways diabetes raises the risk of cognitive decline. Let's dive deeper into the connection with Alzheimer's and dementia. Diabetes significantly raises the stakes when it comes to Alzheimer's and dementia. Researchers often call Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes due to its strong link with insulin resistance and high blood sugar. When glucose can't enter brain cells effectively, those cells essentially starve, leading to shrinkage and loss of function. It's like trying to power a city when the energy grid is failing. Parts of the system start shutting down, one by one. What's even more alarming is how diabetes accelerates the accumulation of amyloid plaques and tau tangles, the two key markers of Alzheimer's. These toxic buildups disrupt neural pathways, making it harder for the brain to process information or recall memories. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Multiply that by 100, and you'll glimpse what these conditions feel like. For individuals with diabetes, this risk isn't abstract. It's a looming reality without proper management. But awareness is power. Tackling this risk starts with controlling blood sugar levels through mindful eating and physical activity. Adding foods like walnuts, which are rich in brain-boosting omega-3s, or practicing regular meditation to reduce stress can make a noticeable difference. The brain thrives when supported by consistent care, but the story doesn't stop here. Memory loss and cognitive decline are closely tied to this journey, and they deserve a deeper look. Memory loss with diabetes often starts subtly, a forgotten appointment, a misplaced item, but it can spiral into significant cognitive decline if blood sugar isn't managed. The connection lies in how glucose fuels the brain. When levels swing too high or too low, the brain struggles to maintain its usual sharpness. Over time, this instability weakens areas like the hippocampus, the very center of memory formation. Imagine a librarian trying to organize books in a storm. The chaos eventually takes its toll. Another factor is the oxidative stress caused by persistent high blood sugar, which damages brain cells over time. This can lead to slower thinking, difficulty concentrating, and an overall feeling of brain fog. For example, people with diabetes may notice trouble multitasking or following detailed instructions. It's frustrating and often misunderstood, but it's a direct result of the metabolic chaos happening beneath the surface. Thankfully, steps can be taken to slow, or even reverse, these effects. Mental exercises, like learning a new skill or playing memory games, can strengthen cognitive pathways. Meanwhile, physical activities like dancing or Tai Chi not only improve blood sugar control but also stimulate brain health. Addressing memory loss is crucial, but it's part of a larger narrative. Insulin resistance, one of diabetes' defining features, plays a pivotal role in how the brain fares. Insulin resistance is more than just a metabolic hiccup. It's a key player in how diabetes impacts brain health. The brain relies on insulin to help neurons absorb glucose, its primary energy source. But when cells become resistant to insulin, glucose can't get in, leaving neurons starving and less capable of performing their critical functions. It's like locking away fuel from a car and expecting it to keep running. Over time, this energy crisis takes a toll, especially in regions tied to memory and decision-making. This resistance doesn't just block energy, it triggers a cascade of problems, including inflammation and oxidative stress. Together, these create an environment where neurons are more likely to die prematurely. Studies show that people with insulin resistance are at a significantly higher risk of developing cognitive disorders like dementia and Alzheimer's. This link explains why managing blood sugar isn't just about preventing diabetes, it's about safeguarding your brain's future. The bright side? Insulin resistance can often be improved with strategic lifestyle changes. Regular exercise, like resistance training or brisk walking, can make cells more sensitive to insulin. Incorporating foods rich in magnesium, such as spinach and almonds, can also enhance insulin function. Addressing insulin resistance is a powerful step, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. To truly protect your brain, a holistic approach to lifestyle becomes essential. Let's explore how to integrate these changes seamlessly into daily life. Protecting your brain from diabetes starts with simple yet powerful lifestyle changes. One of the most impactful steps is adopting a balanced, low-glycemic diet. Foods like sweet potatoes, quinoa, and leafy greens release sugar slowly, keeping blood sugar levels stable. Pair these with healthy fats like avocado or olive oil to nourish your brain while supporting overall health. Think of your meals as fuel for your body and mind. A carefully chosen diet can truly transform how you feel and think. Physical activity is another cornerstone of brain health. Exercise doesn't just burn calories. It improves blood flow to the brain, reduces inflammation, and enhances insulin sensitivity. Activities like brisk walking, swimming, or yoga are particularly effective for those managing diabetes. Even small changes, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, can make a significant difference over time. It's not about perfection, it's about creating sustainable habits that you enjoy. Equally important is managing stress, which often flies under the radar. Chronic stress can spike blood sugar and wreak havoc on your brain. Mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises can help. Apps like Headspace or Calm make it easy to build a daily habit of relaxation. These changes work synergistically, setting the stage for even greater benefits when paired with natural brain-boosting supplements. Let's explore how these can further protect cognitive function. Natural supplements and brain-healthy foods can be game changers for those managing diabetes and its effects on cognitive function. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon and in supplements like fish oil, are essential for reducing inflammation and protecting neural pathways. Similarly, turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Adding a dash of turmeric to your meals or taking a supplement can bolster your brain's defenses against oxidative stress. Other foods like blueberries and dark chocolate, with at least 70% cocoa, pack a punch against cognitive decline. These are rich in flavonoids, which enhance blood flow to the brain and improve memory. You might also consider incorporating magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds or supplements to improve insulin sensitivity, indirectly supporting brain health. These small additions to your routine can create lasting benefits, bridging the gap between nutrition and brain protection. For those open to supplements, options like ginkgo biloba and acetylcarnitine are worth exploring. These have been studied for their potential to improve memory and focus. However, always consult a healthcare professional before introducing new supplements to ensure they align with your health needs. While natural remedies are powerful, they're most effective when combined with the lifestyle changes we've discussed. Together, they form a holistic approach to preserving your brain's vitality. So, what will you do with all this knowledge? Will you let diabetes continue its silent attack on your brain, or will you take charge and fight back? Every small change, from the foods you eat to the habits you build, can shape your future, keeping your mind sharp and vibrant. Have you started taking steps to protect your brain yet? If not, what's stopping you? The choice is yours, but remember, the clock is ticking. Don't let your brain's potential fade away when the power to change is in your hands. Start today, one small step at a time, and watch the transformation unfold. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's so much more to uncover about health and wellness, and you won't want to miss a single insight that could change your life.